Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a diverse world today. It's map by mapper. And right off the bat I saw Berg. Fuck, can I even show off the goddamn Berg? Bosberg. Then we have, if we can get back into that area, more Becke and Onkerzelle. I don't care what anyone says. Welcome, spelled like this. We could be Germany or Amsterdam. Not really anything else. We do have a truck right here. There's the EU plate. However, we just have a phone number, no website. Fucking sucks. Unless we go back a little bit, and we can't even see it. Amazing. Alrighty, we have, I think it said Brussels Straat. God damn it, we just have some terrible luck today. Brussels Straat. I guess we could be Belgium as well. Just because it's Brussels. Don't think we're going to be in a major city. We could definitely be in a suburb. There's the .be, I think. Right there. The fact that we're on a street called Brussels and we're in Belgium, which is rather small, we're probably on an outskirt. Maybe Zaventem or Ixelles. Probably not Waterloo. Maybe Grimbergen. But probably not much further. Now, we're going to keep looking. We're going to hope we could find like a sign that tells us how far we are actually from Brussels. That would be amazing. Bike path, and bike path. And the bed and breakfast called Hakuna Matata. Lion King reference for those of you who do not get that. Another street. I don't know. When I think of like Brussels, I think of like a city and more like kind of like New York. Not obviously that big, but you know, some big buildings, some skyscrapers, not so much corn and towns. This is a town though called Atembeke. Let's see if we can Atembeke. Okay, Becky. Can we find Atembeke? No. And I think because we limited ourselves in time and where we originally placed our guess, that's why we're not going to find it. Ends up being about 25 miles to our west. Here's Atembeke. We may have been able to find that. We might have been able to. But the fact that it was Brussels Street, we were so concerned that we were near Brussels, being like a suburb. We didn't even look too far out. Now, we do have mountains. Those appear to be to the north of us. Kind of hard to tell which is the south of us, because we're in some dude's fucking driveway. And the map just doesn't want to go away. Kind of feels European still. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up being in Italy or Switzerland. Maybe we can get away with a different European country. But we're probably in Europe. We have tap in... Oh, God. With that Z, though, and the S and the Z, probably not Italy. Maybe still Switzerland. I think I got to do a little bit more research into the Swiss language. But Eastern Europe is probably going to end up being one of our best friends. Doesn't feel like your typical Poland to me. We do have a blurry house, but I know already that we're not in Germany. Latvia, maybe. Maybe that general area. What else could it be? Could also be around the Baltics, right? It could definitely be around the Baltics. We could be in like Croatia, maybe. Biogen. I think that's an SI. It's not an SL because it's Sierra Leone, which is, I want to say over here. Yeah, right here. Which means we gotta remember if SL is Slovenia, Slovakia. I think SL is Slovenia. and SK, I think it's Slovakia. So we're somewhere in Slovenia, which makes sense. It's kind of around the Baltics area. Let's keep looking, though, see if we can't find a town name. Even though that might not help us, it doesn't exactly feel like it's one of the larger towns. So we'll probably spend the rest of the time looking for that. And if we do find a name, we probably will search the map. And what the fuck just happened? I think I just got turned around. I definitely just got turned around. This looks like it's a town name. Let's see. That is not a town name. But we're coming to the... Yep, here we go. So we're going to want this one that doesn't have the red strike through. Can't even pronounce that. I don't even know where to start. VRH. What the fuck makes a VRH sound? But Polje. Polje. Does this just make like a vroom vroom fucking sound? What the fuck? But we're gonna look. Oh yeah, it's definitely in here because we have VRH right here. So that's got to be a. I don't know how to pronounce that sound. If you guys can go, just Maff. It's VRH is pronounced vra. Fine, whatever. Next time I see it, I'll be like vra. But just looking at it right away, it doesn't. It's not normal to me, at least. Not something you'd expect to see in the English language. Oh god. A lot further north, you guys didn't get a perfect location, but you guys are a lot closer than I was. Oh yeah, we would have never found that. Because we would have seen the VRH just like we did down here, but the pre and then the Kamniku would have thrown us off. Definitely would have thrown us off. But there's at least two places here that start with VRH. 25 miles isn't bad. We're only 220 points off the lead, which is incredible. It feels like we're on the right-hand side of the road, so we can forget about England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which is kind of what it felt like at first. The le right here and the de right here. A lot of languages use that. I wanted to say originally France. Let's see. Bow. Yeah, this is definitely French. So we're on N562. We can try and look for Beaumont. Somewhere in France. Bordeaux. Yeah, the BEAU is a very French thing. Just like using the X's. But did you guys see? I think it was right here. Yeah, straight to Dover. Some dude flew over the English Channel with a hoverboard. And he did it, I think, twice. The first time he fucked up and he missed his refueling platform and fell into the English Channel, which is fucking cold. But he did redo it, and I believe he completed it, which is incredible. A homemade fucking hoverboard, and you're able to fly. I think it's what, 20-something miles from point to point. That's pretty cool. Think about all the technology we're only like 10 years away from. We could. We're not finding shit. What is this one? Same thing, but with lobes. Alright. Can we find... So we know we're on N, like, 562. That doesn't fucking help us, though. Oh, there's another one. Exactly. Can we find N562 anywhere? We only have, like, 40 seconds. And 249. So we need to find 800 444. I'm not noticing a pattern. That's part of the issue. I'm looking to see, because it looks like we got ones and not triple digits, and then eights just coming out of nowhere. Another one. So we need to find the fives, but it doesn't look like there's a pattern to why or how the roads are numbered, or at least I'm not noticing one. So it's not like we could be like, oh, it looks like the top of the country has all the lower digits. Alright, we're fucked. Down here. Lion. Come on. Fuck! We're in Belgium. How the fuck was this Belgium? How the fuck was this Belgium? Really? I guess the southern part of Belgium, because this doesn't look something like you would expect to see in Belgium. Makes sense, I guess. I guess there's a lot of influences. Can we find... We were heading... I don't even remember. Yeah, if we'd have found Merbies-les-Châteaux, we would have not fucking even gone with Belgium. Same with this. The Braix and the Estin-Almont. Yeah, I guess it's the southern tip of Belgium, so we should have probably paid attention a little bit more. Not even on the right end. Oh, no, here's N562. Oh, that would have probably been helpful. It was blue, and we weren't even finding blue ends in France. We should have paid attention. 301 miles, our worst location yet. Okay, kind of middle of nowhere. We got a bunch of trees. We can hope to find something. White divider line. Right off the bat, I wanted to say the Nordic countries, but it's too wet. And by that, I don't know. It feels like it rained here, and we don't typically see that in our locations when we guess over here. Obviously, it rains in the Nordic countries, but our maps don't really have that. I guess because it's not going to discredit it, but Eishine and Hubschreid and Alran, and here's another Chateau, which could be Belgium. So 5 and 105. I wanted to say Germany at first, but we need to find, yeah, it's probably Germany now because of the yellow. So we need to find 105 and 5. Here's 8. And Germany is weird with their coverage. I think it's most like the middle of Germany just isn't fucking touched. Obviously, there's a lot of issues with people, you know, doing whatever the fuck they're doing. We were able to find 5. Now, it does go out of Hamburg, which does have coverage, which might actually lead us to success. We are looking for 105 as well. And then once we are able to find like 5 and 105, which we already found one of those, we could generally get a decent location, I'm hoping. So it's going to be to the right of where we guessed. Now, here's the issue. A lot of these roads go a lot further than we think they do. Like, here's 103, here's 107. Is there a 105 that's just a little small in between? 143 and 103. No. Okay. So maybe a 105 is still coming. Here's 102. 188. 273. 10. 2. Does this change into 5? No. And then that goes into Berlin. So 102, 107, 103. Where's 105? Did you not make a 105? We also tried and find one of those other roads. Bohr, B-O-U-R, or Einschrein. Bohr is going to be 9 miles to our east, and Hauptstraat is 3 miles to our west. Fuck. Out of time. Luxembourg. Didn't see that one coming either. Did not see that one. Here's Einschrein and Hauptstraat. I think we saw the yellow and what could be German. Obviously it wasn't, but I mean, yeah, it was because Luxembourg is a mix of German, Belgium, and French. We're seeing things and we're holding on to it too much and not looking at other clues. Clearly, that seems to be part of the problem. We did even say that it could be Belgium again, and look how close we are to Belgium. Like we are holding too much onto a clue that probably isn't going to help us. I think that's what we need to work on. You guys have mentioned it too, but I'm really seeing it today. Like, we found road numbers and we couldn't find it in Germany, but we still guessed Germany. Definitely South America. Mayan images. I know they're graffiti, but that's just how it is. George. Okay, somebody named George lives here. Yellow divider line, so we're not in Chile. If we get something off of this, the regional, it's talking about soccer. See Cusco right here. So the president of the region of Cusco. Are you fucking kidding me? Isn't that Peru? Where's Cusco? I've heard of it so many times. I'm almost positive it's Peru. Here's Peru. There we go. That doesn't mean we're in Cusco. We're in the region of Cusco. I'm hoping... Is this... Yes. Okay, so it's anywhere in this dotted line that goes... Oh my god, this thing's fucking huge. We're fucked. Alright. Actually not as... it's still big. It's still rather large. Okay. We got... mountains all around us. Doesn't help. Okay. We gotta be on a road. Maybe San Salvador. Why not? It looks like there is a town up here. That's why we're going this way. The restaurant of La Pascana. Fuck. I know pescado is fish, but I don't know how to spell any of the words I know. That's pretty bad, isn't it? I don't know how to spell anything. Alright, we got Cusco is to the north, which is the way we're going. So maybe we're going into Cusco. Maybe we're like over here. Arequipa would be to our west. Where is it to our west? Not finding it. Here it is. It's to our south. Fuck. Alright. Does it tell us a mile distance? That might help us. It does not. Alright. Does this tell us a mile? Siquani and Santa Rosa. Oh, here's Siquani, just to our north. We're probably right here. This is probably the road we're sitting at right now. Fuck! I was right. That was the road we were sitting at. 4.2 miles. We had a little bit closer of a guess than you guys, but not enough to take you guys out. That seemed to be sealed when we got Luxembourg again. And then that pretty much fucked us. Shit happens. We had some good ideas. 22,297, that's not a bad score. It's not enough to beat you guys. You guys almost got a perfect score, 96 points away. But in the grand scale of things, we're beating a lot of people. The average score on this map is 14.5. We're beating a lot of people. We're not doing terrible. We're not doing great. We really aren't. Luxembourg seems to fuck us. We already did a Luxembourg only map. So I'm gonna have to really hope that I can tell the difference. Belgium didn't exactly help us. Obviously, there's gonna be different languages in different countries. Not a bad score, but not what we needed. But let's check out the full results. It's coming in first place is Aphelion, crushing it, and then 400 points away from that is Screenshot the World. It looks like it was in fact Belgium that was the deciding factor. A lot over here in this small little area. We had 2 Belgium guesses today. I guessed France for one of them because it seemed French, obviously. So we had to learn a little bit of Belgium and Luxembourg, but that seems to be really the only big issues. Like, I was able to get Slovenia right. Clearly, we didn't get the right spot in Slovenia. I had a pretty good Peru guess, 4.2 miles away. That's not bad. It really isn't. But that's what we got for the day. We don't got anything else coming today. Well, here's the thing. I told you I was going to talk to you about it today. We're going to do Drunk Guesser tonight. Drunk Guesser is going to start around midnight Eastern. So if you're in the UK, I believe it's 5 a.m. and then you can go from there. We're supposed to be getting a new employee by Friday, so we're not going to have to worry about a Friday drunk guesser. But goddamn, some people fucking suck. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all later tonight, if not tomorrow, for another episode of Geoguessr. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.